when all the people getting healed, we get a beautiful world. It is always from inside out that the world can change.
I'm going to talk with Judy Baakman about her purpose in life. What drives her to create a place in France where people can come to heal themselves, amongst other, with the help of horses. Judy, you have created this place here in France where people can come to heal themselves, amongst other, with the help of horses. What drives you to do that?
In Holland, there was a place too where I began, where all the things started with horses. And after 5 years, there was a call for this place to come.
And a call, what do you mean?
A call is that I felt it inside. I felt a longing to France. Not typically France, but something in the energy of France. There's some energy from long ago.
Okay.
And this energy feels for me like home.
But in Holland, you already did healing.
Yeah, I already had horses, a few, not as many as here, but a few horses. And there was a youth and a tippy, and people come to sleep over. And I gave workshops and coaching with horses.
And how come you did that? How come you worked with horses? And how come you want to do this?
When I was a child, animals were very, very important for me. It began with a little cat and a little rabbit and a dog. And after that, I fell in love with horses. Now I say, when I was a child, animals helped me to stay close to myself and to get rid of my feelings or understand myself. So it was actually...
Get rid of bad feelings?
Yeah, get rid of bad feelings. So when I was very sad and when I visited my horse, it was after a while away.
Wow.
I didn't know why, but that was what it took.
Yeah.
And I have a special connection with horses.
Yeah.
With all animals, actually, and with nature.
And this experience with the horses, you also want to give that to other people?
Yes, because it does me very well, also for other people. And that's why I wanted to create a place in nature with animals and a lot of horses.
And what do you see with the people that come here? What effects does it have on them?
After one night staying here, they feel a lot more quietness and peace. Wow. But after a few days, the feelings are not so good to feel.
Yeah.
They get loosened up. And so there's a chance, with the help of the horses, with the help of me, with the help of the nature and the other people, to get rid of that feelings and the trauma which causes it to get transformed.
So it really stays, the effect?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's why we do it for, I think.
Yeah.
But only when the time is right.
Yeah.
That's when the time is not right for you to transform something, it won't go.
Okay.
For every trauma, for every feeling, there's a time, divine timing.
Yeah.
For getting loosened up, to getting rid of. So it is not like hocus pocus.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
But why is that? Is that because there are more lessons to be learned?
Yeah, more lessons to be learned. Other things have to be done first, and after that, you can look at the big issues.
So it's like layers that have to be like an onion.
Yeah, has to be peeled off.
And what is your dream?
To create a place, maybe an example for how life should be, in my opinion. a life that human have to find back their connection with nature, with animals, and with horses.
Yeah.
And the only way to do this is to be an example, to live actually in nature, to be connected with nature, to be connected with animals. And for me, horses are very special. And to actually to walk my talk, to heal myself. That's what I've done the last 8 years. I thought I did a lot of work in Holland the years before, but I had the long trek to go here before I could start something I dreamed of.
And why are horses so special for you?
Horses are very sensitive, and I have experienced horses myself, how they could help me, and I have a special connection. I don't know how to say it.
It's like a heart-to-heart connection or something?
More than that, I think more soul to soul, deeper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, soul to soul, and some kind of field where we connect and where we communicate with each other. So.
And how does it work, this healing with the horses?
It is more being in the field of the horses.
Yeah.
And do nothing actually as human, but let it happen.
Yeah.
And sometimes the horses come to you. Often there are some horses they are coming.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just make a circle or do something together.
Mm-hmm.
The horses. We just wait a little bit because we are now entering a place, a special place. A place with huge healing forces. It's a lot of rocks. The earth is coming upwards, but also the heaven is coming down. So when you are a while over here, there happens something, things getting clear, and it's a beautiful place to find answers.
So we're now sitting on the rocks. Are you also doing something with the rocks when people come here to heal themselves?
Yes, because the way we walked, that's actually for me a way for people to meditate. So now we talked, but normally I ask people not to talk and just to feel inside and to observe the feelings and the thoughts. And during the way, there are all the feelings and thoughts where you're dealing with at the moment. They are up, and when you enter the rocks, they go away, or you get some answers, or you get some transformations, or like what was needed at that time. So I use it also as a way of healing. That's the way I work together with nature.
So what do you want to leave behind in the world? What do you want to contribute?
My first and most important contribution is that I heal myself, because only with my healing field I can heal others, nature, people, animals, or anything else. The second thing is I want to build here a beautiful place where people can rest and stay in nature and connect with nature and with animals and horses.
What do you think will happen if a lot of people will heal themselves and transform their traumas, and how would the world look like?
Much more beautiful. You can't see it in my face because when all the people getting healed, we get a beautiful world. It is always from inside out that the world can change. And it's my purpose not only to heal people, but also to learn them to heal themselves when they go away.
Exactly.
So it is not a good idea to be dependent on me, on this place. Just to learn to heal yourself and maybe come again, not to stay forever. Maybe a few to help me, because it's a big place.
Yeah.
It's 32 hectares of nature. And,
Incredible.
You saw it. The buildings are just like a village on itself.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just a lot of work and a lot of things to do. People they want to help are welcome.
And how do you keep believing that you are going to create this further, and how do you keep motivated?
I have also my moments. That's very very heavy or. A lot of things who doesn't work and the way I keep motivated is that I always search for what the meaning, what the message is in the things that happen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know always in the moment, but afterwards I always know. Okay, that's why it happened.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not the time. I think the biggest issue for me to learn is to be patient. When I started, I didn't think about 8 years and being at this point.
Yeah.
I thought it was already ready.
Yeah.
But also I have an enormous drive in me.
Yeah.
So it's when I have thoughts of being elsewhere, my soul cries.
Yeah. But what is that drive? What is it?
It feels like knowing inside, feeling inside, and having pictures inside of how the world should be, and what the bigger meaning is of my life and many others who do something to create a new world.
Yeah.
So and the drive is so strong.
And what is the biggest insight you've had in your life, or the biggest lesson you've learned?
Patience. That's for me. That's for me an issue. To surrender.
Yeah.
Also, and to trust that things come in the right time.
Yeah.
That's what I had to learn. Yeah, maybe the biggest issue for me was self-love. That was the biggest issue for me. And I'm on my way with that too. It's not on the end. Yeah. It's for many people a big issue to love myself, to dare to trust what I feel, to go my way, and I do it. Also sometimes with fear, but I make the steps. But it's not always as easy as it looks for me too.
Yeah.
And it take a lot of self-love to make the right steps in life, and to come out, to speak out the things that are meaningful for me.